complain. Average people talk problems. The greats talk solutions.
You are different for a reason. Don't hide it. Don't apologize for it. Embrace it. You were meant to blend in with people who are afraid to stand out. You weren't built to think average, move average, or live an average life because you were destined for something greater than that. And the only reason you feel out of place is because you keep sitting at tables built by other people when you were meant to build your own.
One day I woke up and said, Eric, nobody's coming to save you, but you can go to the library and get yourself.
There comes a fucking day where push comes to shove. Where being mediocre, being like average and shit just fucking burns and sucks so much. You can't deal with it one more day. And you get off your fucking ass. And you create something that's always been there.
Top of the morning, ain't no money in the bed, baby. Wake that ass up. Understand this. You move different because you know your dreams require different. A different level of focus, a different level of hunger that the average person is not willing to commit to. You move different because you know if you move like everybody else, you will end up like everybody else.
And you get up and you go, even against knocked you, and you just keep going. You're a wild man. And life has never been so sweet. That can happen at an early age, it can happen at a later age. It's gonna happen to somebody no matter what, it's gonna happen to you. And when it does happen to you, thank your lucky stars that finally you're alive. It's time to unwrap the potential you can be. Superior, man.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. And these shields, boys.
Being different isn't something you need to fix. It's something you need to own. The world doesn't change because of the people who blend in. It changes because of the people who are bold enough to be themselves. So stop asking for permission to be who you already are. Stand in it, walk in it, build with it. Because the moment you fully accept who you are is the moment that you become that person who you have always wanted to become.
It's within you. It's within every single one of us. And the people that have risen to that level were no different than any one of us. It's just that they believed it and they're willing to work their fucking ass off to get it.
And I ran by a graveyard. And I look out there, I'm like, man, I wonder how many of you motherfuckers in there can just are so upset with how you lived your life. 300-pound man thinking, man, don't fucking die like this, bro.
Stop trying to tone down your ambition just to make insecure people feel comfortable. Stop shrinking your vision just so the person standing next to you doesn't feel small. The reason you think bigger, move different, and feel like you want more is because you were built for more.
It wasn't about the potential. It wasn't about the genetics. It was about the perseverance. And it was about being the hardest fucking worker in the room. That's what got them there. And it didn't happen overnight. They got knocked down more than they ever stood up. But they kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going. Because what else is the alternative? To be average again. That sucks, man.
Path to being the best version of yourself should be lonely. And the loneliness you feel is nothing to be sad about. It is a benchmark and an indicator that you're probably on the right path. Everything in life has a true opportunity cost to it. Cutting people off, cutting things off, cutting habits off is uncomfortable. But every time I've done it, something incredible has filled that gap.
So this guy just passed me. He said, Goggins, just be average today. But there's a lot of you out there who want to be much more than average, but just don't know how to do it every single day, the grind. This is a mindset. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But there's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you fucking have. It's gonna be your ass. So make that a motivation for you.
I will my way through every situation, every trial, every tribulation. I will my way through it.
I'd like to let you in on a very important secret I learned when I was about your age.
It's the reality of mental perception that dictates the physical attributes of action. If you don't believe it, this body can't do it. If you believe it, this body is unlimited potential of what it can do. We've seen throughout history, the Olympics right now, the average man trained, pushed beyond his capabilities to something that no one's ever thought possible. And he's standing there as a testament that yes, it can be done. And yes, you can do it too. If you stop getting everything confused inside, allowing all these excuses to come in saying, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. You can do it. Why would you ever say you can until you go out there and try it?
And I'm obsessed with being the best version of myself. And that's a daily thing.
What we do is special. And you know, it's the human condition to be average. It's not to be as good as you can be. Just get along, be average. It's why when a kid makes an A on the midterm, he misses 2 weeks of class, or doesn't go or try, thinking if I get a C on the next test, I still have a B average. It's special to get somebody to be the best that they can be, to understand the work ethic and how important it is to earn it. It's the perseverance that it takes to stick with it when things don't go right.
Don't give in to the immediate gratification that is whispering in your ear. Shut that down. Do not listen to that little voice. Instead, go through the motions. Lift the weights, sprint the hill, work on the project, get out of bed.
Turn your feelings off when it comes down to you wanting to be better. What that means is when that alarm clock goes off, it's raining outside, it's cold outside, when you don't want to put those long hours in at work, your feelings gotta go away.
The winners always show up. They're willing to lose in order to gain. This body, as great as you are, as sharp as you make the arsenal, it can't do anything if you don't have confidence in yourself. We all fall down in life. The question is, who gets back up? You go after and you give it all you have. If you lose, at least you tried, man. I failed. It's 10 times more of a man than someone said, what if? Because what if never went to the arena.
When everybody leaves to go home and there's only one light on in the building, a 15-story building, and only one office. Every office is fucking dark. There's one office with one light on, and as those motherfuckers go from the club, they look up every day, 2 o'clock in the morning, they see that, and that fucking light's always on.
When you taste these finer things of life, all the pain, all the work, all the sacrifice to get them is well worth it. If anything, it's a small down payment for the price and the reward you got and that feeling. And once felt, how do you ever turn your back on it? Stop running from the potential of what you can be, guys. It's inside of you. It's always been there.
Don't settle for average. Don't go through life just saying, you know what, I'm okay being average. Average sucks. Please don't, okay? Because you'll look back one day when you're old and gray, almost like I am, right? And you'll say, you know what, that frickin' sucked. Because those few moments in my life when I was extraordinary, that was when I felt most alive. You go through, like, you have one life to live, right? Just go for it. And don't settle for anything less than total and utter excellence.
I'm always gonna give it my 110%. That's the only thing I can ever say a solid day's work. That's all that will ever find peace in. If you guys do not do that, I promise you, your life will haunt you for the rest of your days.
Nobody's coming to save you, big dog. Don't you get that? The only person, big dog, that's gonna get you out of this spot is you. No more fucking excuses. No more coming up with reasons why you can't. Grab a fucking gear, get focused, get ferocious. It's time to level up. Let's go.
Bring it. Back off. Negative. Not happening. In fact, I'm stepping it up. Do I get dinged up? Of course I do. There take some injuries? Yeah. You know what? No factor. No factor. Deal with them. I hear the clock ticking, and the end is nigh, and time waits for no man.
Sometimes your son gonna be looking you in the eye and say, Dad, how do I get through this? And then what are you gonna tell him when you quit before? What are you gonna tell him when you took shortcuts? That's the point, man. There's so much stuff that's bigger than you right now that you're going through for a bigger purpose than you can even imagine.
Everyone listening to this, here's the deal. No complacency. No backing off. No slack whatsoever. Fight. Fight that ticking clock with everything you got. So, like the end of a hard day, you can put your head down with ease.
It's not going to be your cold plunge. It's not going to be your morning routine. It's not going to be your journaling. It's not going to be your grounding. It's not going to be your granola lunch. It's not going to be you living in the fucking van. It's not going to be your therapy. It's going to be the work that you fucking do to become that version of yourself that is the exact version that you know you're supposed to become, and then being proud of it. That's what's going to create the fulfillment that you're searching for. You're doing good. Don't forget where you came from. What the f does that even mean? Does that mean that you are supposed to be average? You are supposed to be like everybody else? Don't forget where you came from? Isn't that the whole reason you're doing all of this? Isn't that the reason you want to win? Isn't that the reason you're sacrificing and investing all of this time, energy, blood, sweat, tears, frustration, anger into creating this life that you desire so you can get the away from who you are? That's why you're doing this.
I firmly believe when you give everything you got to something, right? I'm talking about blood, sweat, and tears, everything you got to something. The peace in that is not the result or the reward. The peace is the fact that I gave everything I had to it because this is who I am. So now, even if it doesn't turn out the way I want it to, I didn't go to the NFL. That was a dream I had since I was 7. It didn't happen, but it was a certain level of peace that resided inside of me because I knew September 9th, 2006, my last tackle, I can honestly say with every fiber of my being, I gave everything I had to.
Whatever will be the most epic story is the thing that I will most likely do. And so oftentimes the most epic story is not the shortest outcome to victory. It's the long saga that results in this big thing later, eventually. And I was like, if you ever want to know, if you're like, I'm not sure what he's going to do in this situation, just wonder what the most epic story to tell would be. And that's usually what I will do.
If you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you you can't do something, not even yourself.
The people who are obsessed are the ones who change the world. At least change their world. He said, you know the difference between champions and everyone else? And I was like, what? He said, everyone always looks at them and says, what do champions have that I don't have? And he said, they have it backwards. He said, it's what do champions not have that I have? It's what do they lack? And it's an off button. They just don't stop. I think that level of obsession around like everything that you touch on a daily basis is required for really getting to where you want to go.
I watched Arnold fall down. Nobody remembers when he fell down. He got up. I became a famous film star. He became governor. He kept getting up and getting up. I saw Trump do the same thing. I saw a lot of these guys I admired in business do it. And that's what it takes. To do anything successfully in life, you've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want.
Lazy people do a little work and think they should be winning, but winners work as hard as possible and still worry if they're being lazy.
If a bird lands on the branch, does the bird trust the branch or does it trust its wings? And the clue, I've seen many birds land on branches, but what I've never seen is a branch break and a bird fall and die. Trust your wings. Start with a standard. What you accept, you can't change. So if you don't set the standard, the best coaches, the best leaders, right? Think of home plate in baseball. It's 17 inches. If you play Little League Baseball, high school baseball, it's the standard. Coach, you don't know why I didn't play. You got to play to the standard. And then what you accept, you can't change.
I have all kind of health issues, you know, all kind of, I'm fucked up. So I had a choice to make. And the choice was, you know, growing up, you know, okay, this hurts, that hurts. We can just sit down and do nothing. Or we can see how far we can push the human body.
While you're over there watching me and talking about me, I'm working. I'm taking things to the next level. You keep gossiping and I'll keep working. You keep talking smack and I'll keep working. And when you finally look around at where you are and where I'm at, you'll realize that you have nothing left to talk smack about. And you will lose and I will win.
All the training and sacrifice just flew out of the window with one step that I've done millions of times. The frustration is unbearable, the anger is rage. Why the hell did this happen? Makes no damn sense. Now I'm supposed to come back from this and be the same player or better at 35? How in the world am I supposed to do that? I have no clue. Do I have the consistent will to overcome this thing? Maybe I should break out of this rocking chair and reminisce on the career that was. Maybe this is how my book ends. Maybe Father Time has defeated me. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, find the silver lining and get to work with the same belief, same drive and same conviction as ever.
And the only way that I can do that is know that when no one's watching, I work harder than when they're watching. And thinking about it like that has given me this persistent and ever-present scorecard or third party that's like, no one's watching, which means now you have to work because otherwise you're full of shit.
Consistency doesn't guarantee that you'll be successful, but not being consistent will guarantee that you won't reach success. An easy productivity hack: instead of spending time getting in the mood to work, just start working. Confront the work. People think they need perfect conditions to start, when in reality, starting is the perfect condition.
You can pick a disciplinary path. That's why I often tell my clients, especially young people, they say, well, I don't know what to do. It's like, that's okay. Nobody does. Go do something. Do the best thing that you can think of. Put the best plan you have into practice. It's not going to be perfect, and it will change along the way. But it will change partly because you become disciplined pursuing the path. And as you become disciplined, you become wiser. And as you become wiser, you become able to formulate better and better plans.
Take ownership of everything in your world, the good and the bad. Take ownership of your mistakes. Take ownership of your shortfalls. Take ownership of your problems. And then take ownership of the solutions that will get those problems solved. Take ownership of your mission. Take ownership of your job, of your team, of your future, and take ownership of your life.
That's a lesson that people need to hear and learn. It's so important because everybody just wants to be comfortable. Everybody wants to sit on the couch. I don't want to go outside, it's cold. I don't want to do this, it's hot. Like, you've got to do things that you don't want to do because you show your body that your mind is the boss. Your mind is telling your body what to do, and then you have control.
It's 44 degrees and it's nice and rainy outside. Life is always giving you a test, trying to give you a way out, trying to give you an excuse not to show up. You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life, no matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. But it's your responsibility to find your new 100%. Take it upon yourself to do that. Stay hard.
You can doubt the process, question your talent, be uncertain that you're making progress, disparage your accomplishments, permanently feel like you're not working hard enough no matter how hard you work, never give yourself a break, fail to fully feel gratitude, be terrified of never reaching your goals, and still end up in a place that your 20-year-old self could not imagine you'd ever get to. Self-belief is overrated. Generate evidence.
One thing you can't escape is that to be good at anything, you got to put the hours in. It is hard work. They're talented, they've got great instincts, and importantly, they have really, really put the hours in.
You have to face that in that dark room. In that dark room is who you are. But in that dark room is where you have to create another human being that walks out of that dark room to face who you are. That's the only way you're going to get over all those things.
What I tell people is just be the best version of yourself in anything that you do. You don't have to live anybody else's story. Sometimes people make it seem like you have to have certain prerequisites or a crazy life story in order to be successful in this world. But the truth is you really don't. It doesn't matter where you come from, what you have or don't have, what you lack, what you have too much of, but all you need to have is faith in God, an undying passion for what you do, and a relentless drive and the will to do whatever it takes to be successful.
The truth is, whatever game you play in life, sometimes you're going to lose. A point, a match, a season, a job. It's a roller coaster with many ups and downs. And it's natural when you're down to doubt yourself and to feel sorry for yourself. And by the way, your opponents have self-doubt too. Don't ever forget that.
Go do something that's hard. Go try and accomplish something that's hard. You may win, you may lose, you may succeed, you may fail. I'll tell you what, you'll be better. Just get up. Move towards that challenge, whatever that challenge is.
Real power walks in silence. Real empires are built when no one's watching. You don't need to broadcast your every plan. You don't need approval from people who can't see your vision. Most people you're trying to impress right now aren't even qualified to judge your greatness. Every unseen day, every lonely grind session, every quiet sacrifice is laying the bricks to your legacy. And when you're done, they won't wonder how you did it. They'll wonder how they missed it. Work, build, elevate. Let your success break silence when it's time.
But negative energy is wasted energy. You want to become a master at overcoming hard moments. That is, to me, the sign of a champion. The best in the world are not the best because they win every point. It's because they know they'll lose again and again and have learned how to deal with it. You accept it, cry it out if you need to, and then force a smile. You move on, be relentless, adapt and grow, work harder.
Focus on you until the focus is on you, bro. Like me, putting the focus on me, giving myself everything I need to be successful, giving myself everything I need to be competitive, giving myself everything I need to be the catch, to be the prize. That's what I'm gonna do. When you focus on doing that, fellas, and you don't pay no mind to nothing else outside of your control, I promise you that's when the focus and the attention is gonna be paid on you, bro. I promise you.
One thing straight off the bat that everybody needs to realize is that if you are succeeding in a life that you don't enjoy, think about how much more successful you would be in a life that you do enjoy. It's my belief that fear is a much more powerful driver than desire, that most people are running away from things that they don't want as opposed to running toward things that they do.
One doesn't expect to get from life what one has already learned it cannot give. Rather, one begins to see that life is a kind of sowing time, and the harvest is not yet here. Never stop, no matter how many failures. When you know you're doing what you're meant to do, you have to try.
If there is something that you feel is good, something you want to do, something that means something to you, try to do it. Because I think you can only do your best work if you're doing what you want to do, and if you're doing it the way you think it should be done, and if you can take pride in it after you've done it, no matter what it is. You can look at it and say, I did that, and I think it's pretty damn good.
The amount of discomfort that you need to go through to become someone of note in any field, whether it be sports or academia or art or creativity or poetry or like pickleball, whatever it is, right? It requires such a massive activation energy that most people have more pain than they do love in life.
Everything worthwhile is uphill. You see, every dream that you've ever had, it's all uphill. If you have a great relationship with somebody, you had to work on it. It's uphill. If you've built a wonderful business, guess what? It was uphill. If you've made the right decisions, they're not easy, are they? It's uphill. And the only way that you can go uphill is to be intentional. Nobody ever accidentally went uphill.
To doing things that you hate to do. On the other side is greatness. That's what people don't understand. By me running, I am callous in my mind. I'm not training for a race. I'm training for life.
No one starts in an arena. Everyone starts at zero. And the reason why we don't start is not because we're scared of starting at zero. We're scared of people watching us start at zero. We're scared of the opinions of people around us starting at zero. We're not scared of starting from scratch. We're scared of our friends seeing us start from scratch. And I just want to remind people that everyone started at zero. You did, and everyone on planet Earth did. And that means you can do it as much as I have.
Behind every fear, guys, is the person you want to be. And it's right there. It's right there. All you gotta do is open the door. This door is self-created, guys. You're creating this fear, this block. And once you realize that, you realize that fear ain't much. And it's a small doorway that's breaking you from becoming that explosion of success you can be.
What the hell are we all waiting for to start attacking life? Waiting for the stars to align? There is no perfect time to start. You gotta start now with changing your life. We all have our own test. Some of us are depressed. Some of us are insecure. In the military, we had this big old rucksack on the back. Had batteries, water, extra gear. Your extra gear is the shit you're dealing with in life. And the only way to overcome it is for you and you alone to face it.
The more and more you do this shit, the more and more it becomes almost impossible to accept second place outside of here. Impossible. Again, guys, I said it earlier. It's spelled impossible. Perception on how we see things, guys. We create it or we destroy it right here. We either give birth to our fear or we blaze the path of our dreams. You're either living your dreams or living your fears, one or the other. And which one are you giving the most time to?
You gotta do your best work when you're least motivated. So those days you don't want to do it, guess what you gotta do? You gotta suck it the f up and do it. Stay hard.
This workout travels with you to ensure your dreams never spoil. Always stay true. You come back to the gym after doing the bodyweight beat down. You won't lose an inch. You won't have lost a step. You gained an inch. And in life, it's a game of inches.
Over the things that you cherish, the things that you value, the things that you want to possess. They're all uphill. It's okay. Once I know that's where they are, I'll begin to put forth the effort, the energy, the time to get there.
Because like whenever I feel anxious or insecure or angry or sad, I'm like, what conversation do I need to have that I'm not having? And so then, and usually if I just think for not that long, I'm like, this is the conversation I've been putting off. And then I just have it.
And at some point, after you lose sight of that goal and years have gone by, you think to yourself, maybe I can't do it. And so you give up. You let it fade. And you settle. You settle for mediocrity. You settle for average. You settle for, oh well. Don't do that. Embed that long-term goal in your mind. Burn it into your soul.
Don't let people who have mediocre goals deter you from taking actions that make you great, because it makes you different.
I think all the time, what regrets would I have? How do I solve them now? And it gave me a freedom that I never realized existed. So if you want something today to fight for the person you're supposed to be, you're meant to be, fight for that. Fight for the healing.
And so I think that a lot of people don't actually look at themselves in the mirror and say, like, 1 year from today, will I remember this football game? Or will I remember the fact that I'm not where I said I wanted to be? And to me, that was significantly more painful.
Let the adversity you face today turn you into a better person tomorrow. So in the future, you look back at these struggles and you say to them, thank you. You made me better.
You still got work to do. Stay on that basketball court. Stay on that football field. All the homies texting and calling and trying to make you feel bad about being so focused. It's grind season, homie. It's not about today. It's about the future. You do the work now. Do the work now. And all of the shit that you could ever want to do for your family, your kids, your loved ones, it's all going to be on a whole nother stratosphere.
They'd say, well, I'm afraid to make a change. And I'd say, well, that's okay. How afraid are you of not making a change? Let's make a little vision of that. You're 35, you hate your job. What's the consequence? You're not motivated, you don't want to get out of bed in the morning, and you're starting to shrink. Now play that out for 10 years. You don't change it, you don't fix it, and what happens? Well, for sure, at minimum, what's going to happen to you is you're going to be in the same situation, but 10 years older.
If you can't do it, don't say you can do it. Don't over-leverage yourself. Don't over-leverage a decision and then jump in and kind of dip a toe. I think I'll try it out. No, think if you're going to try it out beforehand, but when it's time to go, dive. Finish it. Find out. Come out the other side. When you half-ass something, you just don't know whether you failed or succeeded, got what you want or didn't get what you want. Finding out and looking in the mirror and going, I didn't half-ass it. I went all the way. I found out, and that ain't for me. Or I found out, and you damn right that is for me. That's a great place to get to.
So to everyone out there whose dreams are scaring you, whose dreams make you want to quit, just don't quit. That's good. Your dreams should be big. They should be scary. Just keep pushing through. I have this thing I say, champion mentality. It's not about winning. It's not about a trophy. It's about having no quit. It's about giving everything you have so that when you show up on game day, before the results are over, you're proud of yourself, know the work you put in.
What if I told you you're only 6 months away from the life you've always dreamed of? The money, the body, the mindset, are only on one condition. You have to show up every fucking day from here on out. Up until now, that's not a price you've been willing to pay. But the reality is, there are graveyards full of men that wish they could be in your spot. 6 months to become the man you always knew you could be. Don't wait 10 years. Don't wait 10 minutes. Don't even wait 10 seconds. The time to start is now. 6 months away. I'll see you at the top, dog.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.